Cile Holloway is someone that I have always admired and looked up to, not because she was breaking barriers as a woman and a female at the Capitol, because she did it in high heels and danced backwards at the same time.
I genuinely love this woman for all she's done.
I'm very, very proud of THLN and the people that started it, the people that did it throughout, and the people that are on it now. I mean, we're just getting bigger and bigger and better. So
it absolutely takes a village.
It terrifies me to think about where we would be if it weren't for Cile Holloway. You know, the state that we would be in, you know, and the state of animal welfare laws without her.
My parents were both very compassionate people. I was a very lucky child in that respect. I was actively involved in the Humane Society that my mother was involved in, and I would have to give every bit of that credit to my mother. She raised 3 humane children, and I was one child who took it and ran with it. So I would credit my mother.
Well, I met Cile in 1991, and she was making a speech at the City Hall about how to take care of dogs and what was happening with the animal shelter. And I thought she did a good job, and I said, with my wife, I said, you know, maybe we want to join this group. At that time, it was called THIN, but later we made it to change to THLN. And so Cile and I can't tell you how many times we were down at the Capitol over 30 years, because we were down every other year and we were just walking the halls and trying to get things done. And if we missed it the first time, we'd come back again and again and again.
Exciting, amazing, absolutely. And I think back then we just got so caught up in things. I can't explain how things moved, and there were hard times. There were probably a lot more hard times than there were easy times, but it goes so quickly.
THLN would not have existed but for Cile Holloway.
She just has dedicated such a huge portion of her life, you know, to this cause, and she's a completely selfless person with what she's done for animals. It's obviously a major part of her life, and she's been very, very successful at it, obviously.
Well, I think it's 2 things. I think she's very smart and knew how to get things done, but none of that would happen if people didn't like her. She's just liked by everybody.
We all look up to her, and every day, even in meetings with legislators, I think to myself often, what would Cile do in this time frame right now? How would she respond to this question?
I don't know where animal welfare would be today in Texas if it weren't for Cile.
As a result, THLN has a lot of people and a lot of things that they didn't have when I first came in, and Cile has been clearly the one that's gotten it to where it's gotten.
We have a solid foundation now to build upon, you know, from a legislative perspective, and now with the Texas Humane Network, and that's because of Cile Holloway.
The founders of THLN would be tap dancing. They would be so excited to see Texas Humane Network finally evolving and functioning. I mean, it's been a wish of theirs since the very beginning to have that educational aspect. And here it is, and it's functioning. I'm telling you, the living are tap dancing, and those above are tap dancing. They'll be so excited. We're thrilled.
Now there's thousands of people that are part of THLN. Back then it was probably in the hundreds at best. Nobody should have this more than Cile. She deserves it more than anyone. Maybe she would complain about that and maybe think that others, particularly her mother, of course, and I have to always remember her mother. But Cile was hard-working, smart. People liked her. I mean, you can't get anybody that you need better than that. I mean, she had it all.
When we were talking to her about even giving her this award, she wouldn't take it. She said, I don't want an award. How about giving a humane library to a local school in my area. And so that's what we did.
Yeah, we call Skip the godfather of dog law in Texas. Well, Cile is the godmother for dog law in Texas.
Cile, I'll thank you for all you've done, and I also thank you for all the times that you said I was doing good things.
Thank you, Cile, for everything. You're an inspiration, my hero, and if I accomplish 1/10 of what you've been able to accomplish, I will be very happy. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Cile, for everything you've done for the animals in Texas and the Texas Humane Legislation Network. Without you, we would not be here tonight.